My name is Paula Tompkins. I'm a professor of communication studies at St. Cloud State. And I'm a member of the church here at First United Methodist and part of the group that organized tonight. It's done as part of adult education that we do here. We want to do a community study every year, and this is the second time we've done one community study that's been interfaith. And because of the issues that we're seeing more and more in the world today of war, we thought looking at the faces of war and how that's connected with religion would be a real opportunity for people to get together and learn from each other and learn about different faith traditions.
I'm Mark Jade. I'm a history professor at St. Cloud State University, and I'm also a member of First United Methodist Church. I was the first speaker on our first session several weeks ago. I presented a sort of historical overview looking at the relationship between the history of war and the history of religion, talking about the ways that religion has interacted with war. A lot of what I talked about was that, in my opinion, war principally is about struggles for power and land and wealth and so on. Religion is a justification, it can be part of the story, but I don't think that war occurs only because of religion.
I'm invited by the organizer of the event, Faces of War, to participate as a speaker on behalf of the Muslim perspective about war and the concept of war in Islam. And I came here because I wanted to share some humble thoughts with the audience about what Islam says about war and what does it say about peace, and how can we promote understanding and dialogue between people from different walks of life and from different religious backgrounds around the world and within the United States.
It would be good for people in our community to come to it is because the community is changing. More people are moving in from different countries in the world and different faith traditions. And as St. Cloud is changing, I think it becomes important to understand people from different faith traditions.
The turnout has been very high, typically more than 100 people showing up on a Sunday night. And the reaction's overwhelmingly positive. People really interested in knowing more, asking questions, challenging people, raising, disputing points that the speakers are presenting. And that's what we want to happen. We want there to be that kind of interchange.
Well, I really appreciated Omar and his presentation of the Muslim tradition, giving us an understanding of some of the texts in the Quran that relate to these realities, the universal brotherhood text, the understanding of plurality. In my own study of Muslim faith, understood that peaceful core to it, but he really fleshed it out in a way that I hadn't seen before, so I really appreciated that.
There's a verse in the Quran that says, "O humanity, we have created you from a single pair of male and female, and we have made out of you tribes and nations so you might get to know each other." And with this diversity and unity in diversity, it's very important for people from different backgrounds and different people to sit together and reason together and reflect on current events, and if there's any problem, to solve it with understanding and dialogue instead of resorting to the only solution that's fighting and power struggle and war and so on and so forth. So reasoning is one of the greatest gifts given to us by God, and we should use it intensively to solve all conflicts around us.